I'm in a battle with food. I'm in a battle with food. I have a food addiction, man. You probably like, what do you mean, bro? Just put the food down. It's not that hard, man. It's not that hard. Just put the food down. But it's pretty hard. I have a food addiction. Just saying it is crazy. You know, I have a serious food addiction. I have a food problem. And it's not like your typical addiction. Because one, we gotta eat. But I came to a point where I'm not satisfied. It doesn't bring me enjoyment if it's not takeout, a restaurant, fast food, junk food, candy. It's not, I'm not satisfied unless it's something not good for me. And that's a problem. I'm in a battle with food and I'm not winning at all, bro. I'm not winning at all, bro. Like it's crazy to talk about. It's embarrassing, first of all, to say I have a food problem, to say like, yeah, I can't go out to eat with you guys because, or I can't, can't do this, or I got all these cravings and stuff. I can see an ad on TV and next thing you know, I'm ordering pizza, It's embarrassing that I have a problem with food, that I can't just put it down, And like the reason I'm making this video, because the other day is like, I just found out there's a whole Overeaters Anonymous, I didn't even know that was a thing. There's an Overeaters Anonymous, and I was finna. I knew they was gonna charge me, but I checked out their website, and they're asking these questions. There's asking these questions to see if you're an overeater, if you have it, if you have a problem with it. And a question they asked was, do you not eat out a lot? Do you not eat a lot around people, but when you're by yourself, you overindulge in food? I said, yeah, I had to say yes to that one because I do that. Another question was, do you eat to the point where you're overstuffed and you feel sick? I had to say yes. So I'm answering these questions over like, yes, yes, yes. There's even one where it say, do you regret after you eat so much? And I do, It's to a point where I'm not even sure why I got this. I don't even know why. But it's to the point where like I love it, I love bad food. It doesn't love me because it's not gonna do good for me, And like it's not gonna do good for me, bro. But I love it. That's the problem. It's like a one-way thing right now. It's a toxic relationship. I love it. It don't love me, and it's dangerous and it's scary, That I might lose my life because I can't put down the food. You feel what I mean? I might lose my life because I can't put down the food. I have a problem with downloading DoorDash, then deleting it, then downloading it again, then deleting it. You feel me? This is a serious problem that not a lot of people talk about. Not a lot of people talk about food addictions. I don't see it like that. Addictions are bad when there's ads on it. I don't see any food addiction ads. It's crazy. You see ads on drugs. You see ads on over being on your phone too much. You feel me? You see ads on alcohol. You see all these ads on these addictions, but you don't see it really on overeating. And it's hard because it's everywhere. You can't avoid it. It's like being a crackhead and seeing a billboard saying free crack down the street or half off on crack. You don't you don't have to go and hide and find somebody in the alley to buy drugs, or buy food, I walk outside my house, there's a billboard with the food ad, you feel me? I turn on my TV, there's a food ad. I listen to Spotify, there's a food ad. So I can't escape it. So that's the problem. I can't escape something that I struggle with. And I'm not making this video so y'all can feel bad or anything or, explain why I'm fat or nothing, but it's just to, I guess, bring light to know this is a real problem. This is a thing. Like, I'm addicted to calories. It's crazy. And what got me so bad was when I seen this question where on the Overeaters website thingy. The question, it says, have you ever thrown food away, came back and ate it out the trash? And I'm not talking about like straight in the trash, but like wrapped up or closed off with something. And I had to hit yes, bro. It's embarrassing to even say I've done that before. I got tired of eating something, wrapped it up, you know. I'm not just eating it out the trash. That's nasty. I'm not a raccoon. But yeah, like it was wrapped up, it's closed off and thrown away. And a few minutes later, I came back and ate it out the trash, bro. You know how that's... Damn. I don't even know. It's crazy I said this on camera, but you know how embarrassing to say that I done something like that? You know? I don't do it no more, but I've done something like that. And it's embarrassing as a man, bro. As a man, say, yeah, I ate out of a trash can, dude. As a human, I say, yeah, I ate out of a trash can, bro. Because I was having these cravings for food again. That's so bad, bro. That's a problem. And that's a serious problem, bro. That's a serious problem. And I don't know, I ain't the only one who's struggling with it, but so I get you. I see y'all. You feel me? I'm in the same situation as y'all if you're watching this, but that's a serious problem that I've done that before, bro. You know? If I had kids and say if they found me grabbing food out the trash can and eating, how does that make me look, bro? It's embarrassing. I say I want to have a relationship one day, and how can I look someone in their eyes after eating out of a trash can, bro? Come on now. There's so many things that hit me. I was like, bro, what the hell? I've done that before, you know? And that really just it hit me like, bro, you gotta get your stuff together, you know? You gotta get your stuff together, because the fact that I've done that and clicked off yes on many of the other questions they asked, it just kind of hurt. You feel me? It hurt. They was basically telling me what I do already. I've done already, you know? My thing is, I don't want to lose my life because I can't put down food, bro. I don't want to lose my life because I can't put down food. And I'm seeing all these people young, like 28, you know. One of my favorite comedians died at 28. He was large. I don't think he had a food addiction or nothing, but he was big. And, you know, once you get certain, that big, and you get problems, you get health problems, you get all these other issues because you're eating and eating and eating. You know, there's other people. I knew a dude who lived down the street from me who died at 30 something. He was big too, you know. I ain't saying they had food addictions, but if I keep up with this, right, this addiction, if I let this addiction beat me and I keep getting huge and huge and huge, I'm not gonna make it past a certain age, bro. And the thing with it, I might luckily, if God, you know, says I will, I will, but I don't know that. A food addiction, you don't know when it's gonna hit you. You feel me? You can't really tell, other than you getting chunkier and chunkier and heavy breathing and struggling. Well, you can tell eventually, but sometimes you can't. Sometimes your body is breaking down on the inside and you don't realize it until it's too late. And that's what I'm so scared about, because if I continue doing this, my body's gonna break down, and I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to live long enough, you know? Before I moved out here, I really thought I was gonna pass away, because all I was doing was smoking and eating so much food, bro. I had no exercise in my life, nothing. I had none, other than getting up, answering the door to buy food, to pick up my food, you feel me? I had no life other than food and weed. And I really thought I was going to lose my life because of it. And I ain't going to say I'm cured or nothing, but I am in a better position than I was before, you know? I was in a better position than I was before, but I still deal with it. And it's hard to tell somebody, oh yeah, can you stop ordering DoorDash, or can we get a home cooked meal, or you know, or I don't want to eat that, or I can't eat that much right now, you know. And I can cook for myself, and I do and stuff, but I am so far in where it doesn't satisfy me. Like, I could cook my own food and then I'm craving some takeout, bro. I'm just craving some junk food. You know how that's a problem. I got to the point where I'm not satisfied with home cooked meals anymore. I can eat them, but I'm not. They're not hitting like any takeout. They're not. You know, they don't bring that enjoyment. They don't bring that dopamine hit like takeout does, and that's a serious problem. And like I said, I'm only making this video because I want y'all to know, the people who don't deal with this, that this is a thing. This is a problem that many other people deal with, and not a lot of people talk about it. It's something I deal with, you know. I'm letting y'all into my life, I guess. It's something I deal with. And I'm lucky that I'm not as far gone, and there's people who probably worse than me who's struggling with me, and I guess I'm making this for y'all, but it's going to, you could get past it. I really believe you could get past it. We got to cut out that overeating, that binge eating. When things go bad, you start eating a lot, you feel me? Emotional eating. We got to cut that out, man. We got to try to cut that out. I'm not sure what's the answer. I don't know what to do, really. I just know I decided I had to exercise. I had to get into the gym. And I know that I can't be buying this junk food because I need that money to save it towards the other stuff. Like, I found a purpose to help beat my addiction. That's what I did. I found a reason to help beat my addiction. I found a why to help beat my addiction. And is it gone yet? No, it's not. It's not, bro, because I'm going to live with it. I'm going to live with it. I still have to deal with the fact that normal home-cooked meals don't satisfy me anymore. They're good. They're great. They're amazing, but they don't bring that dopamine hit, bro. They don't bring that. It doesn't bring the same thing. It doesn't. And it just sucks that anything I eat could trigger me into wanting to just binge eat, you know? Anything could trigger me into binge eating. I lost my job and started binge eating, you know? Overeating, whatever. I lost the girl I used to date a while ago and I started overeating. And I don't want that in my life anymore, you know? Speaking of the girl I was dating, I brought her into my life when I had this addiction, and I was slowing her down because all we was doing was eating and eating and eating, you know? If that kept up, I could have hurt her. I could have hurt me, you know? So this is another reason why I said, if you have addictions, try to break them before you get into relationships, man. Because that could bring somebody down with you. Especially if they love you a lot and they don't realize that they're getting brought down. Or if they realize it until it's too late, it's not good, man. It's not good. But yeah, dude, this food addiction stuff is real and it sucks because it's not something that you could like avoid. It's not something that you could look past because it's going to always be there. It's going to always be there. And I'm fortunate enough that I realized I had to get into the gym. I had to work out. I had to find a way to cut this out of my life, you know? And I believe that if you're going through this, you can too. And I see you and I understand you because people might be bullying you for it. People might like saying, why are you getting so big? Or why are you doing this? And why don't you just stop eating or cut weight? It's not that easy, bro. It's not that simple. Because like I said, the dopamine, the nothing tastes as good as takeout or fast food or junk food. You know, the sound of hot Cheetos being eaten, the sound of the bag opening, you know, the smell of it. I love it. Let's be real. I love it, but it doesn't love me. And I don't want to lose my life because of food, bro. You don't want to lose your life because of food. And I truly believe you could beat this and you could get past it. You just gotta, you feel me? Find your reason, find your why you want to do this. And remember that food don't love you. You might love it, but it doesn't love you. And it's slowly declining your life, bro. I was to the point where I was huffing and puffing, you know? I was wheezing. I was to the point where my stomach wouldn't even sit down because it was just so bloated and overstuffed all the time. You know? I was to the point where I was sweating, washing dishes, sweating, walking, sweating, folding clothes, to the point where I just didn't want to do anything. And that's not how I want to live my life, man. That's not how I want my life to go. That's not how I want my family to see you. Because the more you eat, the more you indulge, the more you stop loving yourself, bro. This addiction is just taking away the confidence, the love you have for yourself. And it takes away your life, literally and figuratively. You will stop living, bro, because of your overeating. I stopped living because I was overeating. I stopped enjoying real food because I was overeating. It's the reason I'm calling it an addiction, because if I don't call it what it is, I won't try to fix it. I don't want to be a man with addictions, bro. It's not something God put me on this earth to deal with. I doubt it. I doubt God put me on this earth for me to be addicted all my life to food, bro. It's a sin. First of all, overindulging is a sin. And I don't want to live with sin, and I don't want to lose my life figuratively and metaphorically. Whatever, sorry. I don't want to lose my life over food, man. That's not how I want to go. That's not how I want to go, man. I'm glad I stopped myself. I'm glad I talked to God about this. Because if I just let the devil win, and if I let my taste buds win, I would probably be 300 or more pounds by now. 300 or more pounds, bro. I was pushing 270 something before I decided to change my life. I didn't want to reach 300. I'm not saying that being 300 is a bad thing. I'm just saying 300 in my body will be bad. I'm only like, 5'10", maybe even 6 feet. I don't remember. It's not, I didn't want to reach that. It's not who I want to be, bro. I was losing my confidence. Every time I look in my mirror, I was not loving who I was. Every time I tried on clothes, I was not loving who I was. The fact that every outfit I had was tight on me, because I was just eating so much, and I wasn't saving enough to buy new clothes. So every outfit I had was just super tight on me, and I just felt every time I'm out in public, I felt just closed in and over suffocated. The confidence wasn't there. I couldn't look people in the eyes. I didn't love myself. There's so much that just eating, just this addiction, this food addiction just had me really just not living, bro. Not loving myself. And that's not how I want to live. And that's not how you want to live. I truly believe you could beat this. And I truly believe you could get past it. This is not how we want to live, bro. This is not how we want to live. And even if it's not a food addiction, but you still overeat, this is not how you want to live. You're not loving yourself. You don't. You're not loving yourself. You're destroying yourself slowly. And you have people that care about you, that love you, that's proud of you. If you don't, I'm proud of you. I care about you because you're going through the same thing I've been through, that I'm still going through. So don't think like no one's going to care if you're gone, or no one's going to care if you're eating this bad. And if they don't love you. They don't love you. So I'm going to be real with you. You got to get this underhand. You got to figure this out. You got to beat it, first of all. You got to get rid of it, man, because all you're doing is just declining your life. All you're doing is just taking away your life from your loved ones, And personally, I don't want to be known as a person who just overate himself to death. That's not how I want to go out personally. That's not how I want to go out personally. Sorry if that's not funny, but that's truly how I don't want to go out. First of all, no man want to go out overeating. We want to go out in a blaze of glory, on the battlefield or something. But yeah, I'm going to call it right there, dude. We got to figure this out. We got to beat it. We got to beat it, and I know we can. You got this. I got this. I'm proud of you. I love y'all. Be safe out there. I catch you on the next one.